Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play Civilization 6 Deity series, where today we are going to be playing as Japan. Now normally I record my setup, but I chose Japan specifically for this episode. Normally I do random, but I wanted to play Japan specifically because I want to win. The last game I lost and it felt bad. Now why am I playing Japan for a win? To me, the two easiest civs to learn the game with are Japan and Rome. Rome helps you learn the game by allowing you to skip having to worry about building monuments, and you can connect your game with, like, your very first game should be Rome because it's just easier to play Rome and you can learn the macro of the game very well with Rome. But Japan forces you to district very well, district tightly, to worry about those district adjacency, and they kind of force you to learn the micro of the game, which I have been pretty lacking at recently. I've been a little out of practice, so hopefully Hojo is going to help us win. So what is their bonus? Land units receive combat strength when you're adjacent to the coast. That doesn't come up super often. The bigger thing is you build encampment, holy sites, and theater squares in half the time. So you have 3 cheap districts, which is way more than anybody else. You also receive an additional +1 bonus for being adjacent to another district. So if you put a district in the middle, you can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get a +7 in the middle of a district cluster. This samurai, it's okay. The electronics factory is just a factory that gives you culture. We don't worry about that too much. Now, not a great start here. Right in place. But if I move up here, I get a lot of growth and I have at least 1 good production tile. If I look all around here, if I move this way, can I see anything that I... Okay, so this is a very low production start. I only have 1, 2, 3 production in my starting area here, which means I'm really going to have to play it safe and be careful with all the production that I'm using. Luckily, we do get a bunch of half-cost districts. Now, I really want this game to go for a cultural play, but I've been trying to force a culture game for the past couple of recording tries, and they've all failed. So I think we're just going to go... I can get here. We're just going to go for a whatever the map gives us sort of game. I am going to move here to give myself this production tile, and that's probably what I'm going to be working first. So let's found there. That gives us our boost to sailing. Now, I would like... See, I got to avoid that. I would like to be able to district here, 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 to just get pretty high adjacency, this to be pretty high adjacency, so I need to think about that. But what do I want to build with my first bit of production? Almost always, you're going to be going for a scout, and I want to check if I go here, that's 5 and 10, and that's 8 and 6. I think the extra, if I get 1 more pop, it can work this. And I can go there. I think we're going to work the growth. I want to work the growth, and then I'll switch to working the growth plus this, and then this. And the culture will come last. I'm not too worried about that culture. It does delay my... scout by 4 turns, but not really because I'm gaining 3 turns on my growth. So, research. The past few games, I've been getting my butt kicked by the deity AI, but I really do want to try to go for a holy site. You get them for cheap with Japan, so you're a really good contender for a religious game. So I just kind of had to push that. If I see any aggressive neighbor really close by, we will change that up. There's a tribal village, which is really nice. A very early tribal village. Maybe I can get the Void Singers immediately. Nah, but I did get Mulan. Man, I kind of wanted the Void Singers. I got a lot of chops in this city. Magnus would be really good there. Alza Minerva discovered. Mexico City discovered. That gives me an extra production in my capital because I'm the first one to meet them. So +1 production in the capital when producing wonders, buildings, and districts. I do get a governor. I don't want to put it in the owls. I want to wait. I want to go Void Singers probably. Maybe for vampires. So my question is, do I go Pingala now? Or do I go for Magnus now and use the chops to accelerate myself out? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 chops in this city, which are pretty strong. That's a lot, but I don't even have mining. So I think we can hold off on Magnus, go for Pingala. That's the safer play. Get myself some... well, I also don't have a builder. Go for Pingala, get myself some science, and hopefully... Ooh, there's Hong Kong. I'm looking a little cramped here, but that's 2 production to buildings right now, so I really need to take advantage of that. 1 more turn until I grow, and I really need to pay attention. I'm going to do my best to pay attention to my early game micro especially. So my citizens, they're working the 2 things that I want them to work. If I move you to here, does that change anything significantly? It just delays me. So no, I don't want to do that. It delays. I don't know if you saw, but if you look here, it doesn't update here, which is irritating. But it goes from 8 turns and 3 turns to 12 turns and 3 turns. So the extra 1 production doesn't actually change anything that I want it to change. So we're not going to use it. The growth is way better. Growth will get me onto that tile faster. It'll also get me onto this culture tile faster. So we need to use that growth. Hopefully, I can find... Wow, I'm looking pretty boxed in here by city-states. I was hoping to settle this river, and I can't at all. So my first settlement is going to be down here, which really sucks because I'm not going to get a lot of use out of my district adjacencies. I could settle here and district this area up. If I settle here, I get access to these 2. So we're definitely going to pop a city right there. And we need to consider districting all of this up. So since I'm going to be going for a religion, maybe we pop a holy site there. And maybe we pop a holy site here. And we could go for a theater square in the middle to get a really high adjacency theater square. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We could go for a campus here, a campus here, and then a theater square here. And look at what we're getting from being Japan. Just all of these high adjacency. This is getting a lot from the rainforest, but those are going to get chopped eventually. So that would lose 1. It would be a +4. But that's 3 and 3 districts, which is about as much as you can expect your cities to make. 3 to 4 districts. And that's already just an amazing set of districts right there. And it's really low on the tech tree. Even if I don't get a great profit. Oh, I also got the bonus culture from Kumasi. I think I'm alone. They were a first meet. They were a first meet. They were a first meet. Looks like I might be isolated here by myself. But a +5 theater square is a rare sight. You normally don't see a lot of bonuses on theater squares. Since it looks like I'm alone, I could do the greedy thing and go straight for a settler. I am still 10 turns away from being able to start my holy site. Is there anything I can do that lines up pretty perfectly for 10 turns? I'm not sure. This is something that I need to think about for a little bit. I've sat here and I've given it some thought, and I'm thinking I have two options. I can go for the builder option, or like the builder, and in one turn I'll get another pop, which will give me a little bit more science, which will boost that a little bit faster. But like, really, what am I gonna do with that builder? Maybe chop off a forest? Maybe. Or I could go settler, wait 4 turns, do the holy site. Or settler, do the holy site, then finish the settler. And I think we're going to go with the settler play. The builder, I don't have mining. I can't pop those out. I'd have to buy this tile, and I would need to buy one of those tiles. I don't have enough gold. So even though a builder would be nice, and a builder is always good, I don't think I'm going to get a builder, the use out of the builder that I would want to invest this early in the game. Looking around and just having city-states around me is really nice. Instead of sending this scout up, I need to send this scout down, because I'm not going to be settling up. I can send the warrior up. He's going that way naturally. The city-states are also helping by clearing out barb camps that could possibly be around. I want to explore this river some more for some more settle sites. 1, 2, 3. I would have to settle down here somewhere. And if I do that, 1, 2, 3, I can district around here and then keep a farm triangle maybe. But I don't know, that doesn't feel super great. But having 2 districts here wouldn't hurt. We'll see. We'll see about that. Right now, we're just slowly taking our early game. Gotta deal with that camp. Okay, put that in. You know what? I'm going to get my Pantheon pretty quick anyway. And I don't have a Pantheon that I desperately want right now. So we're going to go deal with this barb camp using this warrior. Can't have it spawning around. And they'll give me galleys if I want a galley. Which I don't particularly want a galley. I'm not going to get either of these boosted anytime soon. So probably going to go for craftsmanship. Builder, ranged units, trade route, and naval units. So ranged units are going to be much more useful for me. My whole game plan right now is just settle. And deal with these stupid barbs. If I stay right here, I might be able to convince him to come out. It's still a few turns. Oh, there's a meteor shower. That's even better than the warrior. Well, I mean, not versus the spearman, but it's still good to have. It still boosts my military score up a little bit. We've got city-state support incoming. It's pretty rough terrain through there, so we're not really going to get a lot of movement on our warrior. Fortify. I don't want you getting smacked too hard. 2 turns. Do I want to work that? That's an extra science. I think I would rather have had the growth from that tile. I wish I would have saw that earlier.
I don't believe in
Okay, there is our holy site. Technology unlocked. Keep working this down here. I'm gonna let that warrior smack into him a little bit before I move my cavalry unit in. And we have a choice. Mining helps me chop these out. I don't have Magnus, so these chops are less valuable to me right now. Sailing is boosted, and it allows me to fix the turtles. I think we go for sailing, because it's boosted and allows me to fix the turtles. That's pretty greedy, Normally I would be going animal husbandry into archery, but we look like we're alone right now, so I don't have to play the super safe game. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a lot of turns. A lot of turns for that warrior to get down here. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 turns for the scout, or not the scout, the settler to get in that direction too. Scout down here. Well, this is an obvious city settle location around here. If I can try to squeeze in 2 cities, I would rather play like cramped and tall with Japan than any other playstyle. Just because those district adjacencies are so huge. And there's the Void Singers that I wanted. Oh, they gave me experience. That sort of sucks. I think we go for the hill movement. I got a few more hills than I do forests. I know there's a lot of forest here, and there's some here on the coast, but I don't think there will be too much down here. Oh, come on, attack. Do something. Attack him. Attack, please. Do something in there. Okay, don't want to mess with that. Move up. 2 more turns on that. Let's pay attention to what our city is doing. So, 20 turns on that growth. 29 turns. 7 production to 8 production. I think we'll take it. And I'll definitely work on a holy site as soon as I get that builder done. Not that builder, that settler done. Wow, I keep messing up my words. I'm sorry, guys. It is late when I am recording this. Late when I am recording this. It is now almost 2 a.m. and I worked all day, so my brain is sort of malfunctioning. It's a Wednesday night, and I needed to get recording done because I'm working all weekend, which is the joy of being a teacher. Okay, moving through. Oh, another tribal village. That's super good. And this is looking like a really great little settle location down here. So 1, 2, 3. I can settle 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. I can get a farm triangle here, a district here, or 1, 2, 3. I can settle here, district, farm triangle. And then 1, 2, 3. Then I can settle here. Yeah. This is a pretty prime looking location. And then here. And then you're going to build me another theater square. And another campus. There. And just look at that. That is really starting to get intense. Do I have any city settle locations? My big question now is, where on earth do I put my government plaza? I think we put a government plaza here and just boost those up. Wow, just look at the yields there. If I get that done, that is just such a little, just a little bicep for our empire, just something to run the whole thing. Put down our holy site, and we can get that holy site in 4 turns. If I'm looking, nobody right now is producing any profit points, so it seems pretty safe for us there, which is exactly what we want. Sailing is done. Keep moving our warrior forward. Our settler goes down, and what do we get? An envoy. There's nobody I want to use that on right now. Eureka for the Will. Great General. State Workforce. State Workforce comes from the Plaza, so, or the Holy Site, so I'll, whoops, wrong button. So I'll get that. And if I put that there, that would give me, I mean, nothing. Something if I got a trade route. I'll consider that when I get it done. When I get the Holy Site done. So we're gonna move here, and he'll move into this area. Choose research. Now we need to start considering like pottery to get this online, mining to get this online. We're going to go Holy Site into Worker into Holy Site. And that'll secure us a religion, I'm pretty sure. With religions going as slow as they are this game, I am not super duper worried at all about getting it. And next turn we'll get started on that. What else do we got going down here? I like this little island start that I was dealt here. The last like 5 games I've played, I've spawned next to like Simon Bolivar, I've spawned next to Genghis Khan, I've spawned next to Alex one game. I've tried to record like 3 or 4 games the other day, got like 30 turns into each one and just got murdered because I was right beside somebody within 10 turns, within 10 tiles of another civ. Every single time. Holy Site is finished. We will now be producing great profit points. I do want to build a builder before I build that shrine. A builder has a lot of value for me. I can chop the cows eventually and grow. I can mine this up, which I would rather harvest. I need masonry to do that. So we'll go here. And then we'll work on putting a mine here by the time that comes out. And then we'll harvest and mine, hopefully, that. So I am playing a lot slower this game. But that's only because I want none of those. I want none of those. That's only because I want to focus a lot more on improving my micro skills, because I tend to just get in a mood where I'm just clicking buttons and I'm not thinking about like the effects of clicking those buttons. We're just going, we're just cruising through, churning the game out and getting stuff done. That's the best style I can work. So 10 turns on that is not that bad. Still the only one here. It says 60 turns. That'll soon be 30 turns, and it'll be even less once I get my shrine done up. Other than that, it's just sort of like play the waiting game for that guy to move because he's on top of a tribal village. Clear this out next turn. They're going to spam themselves into me, so I need to... That's too far away. I can't wait for that. I need to get a ranged unit out to deal with these galleys, or they're just going to eat my capital. Do I switch from a builder into a ranged unit? I can get the suzerainty of Kumasi, so I think... 1, switching into a slinger is good. It would take too long for a galley. And 2, working on foreign trade is going to be good. This stupid warrior will not move. I wonder what is preventing him from moving around. I healed my warrior up, promoted him with a battle cry, and I'm just sort of maintaining. Somebody else has started getting profit points the same turn as me, it looks like. So I might have to start running projects just in case Saladin is in the game.
Man ever wetted clay and then left it.
That's pottery done. Just move, bro. Why are you doing standing there? Oh my god. So I really should think about getting into archery, but I also really need production. So mining is a definite must now. I've put it off for a long time. Bro, just, oh my god, just Just go, man. Just get off that tile. Get off that tile and move. I could build a shrine in the time that it would take to build that builder. But I'll have my second holy site pretty soon, and that'll help me catch up on the race. Another barb camp. They're just gonna keep spawning until I can move my scout. Let's have you start working your way down. And you start working your way down. And get healed up. Ugh. That's so irritating that I can't get that guy to move. But builder coming out soon to mine things. Gives us some production. We'll slap down a shrine. I'm playing really hard into a religion. So I gotta be careful. Nobody's got the Stonehenge one yet. That's weird that nobody's run for Stonehenge yet. I probably could have made a play for Stonehenge this game because I had stone.
Who deserves more credit than the
There's
wife?
mining. And with mining, I really would like to get masonry to slurp this up and get a better tile. And I'm gonna boost it. Oh, do we do that? Yeah, we do it. We do it. We do it. Instead of doing the fish, I'll do this. There's Edamananki. And there is our holy site there. That gives us... Whoa! Somebody got not only Edamananki, somebody got Stonehenge immediately. So Lao Tzu is gone. And we're waiting on Simon Peter. And I guess that means... we gotta start pumping out holy site prayers. Man, when those great prophets start going, they go. They don't survive. I would like to fog bust a little bit closer to my capital. Edamanaki, I didn't see the pop-up for Stonehenge at all. Keep exploring. I didn't see the pop-up for Stonehenge at all. Okay, so I think we run holy site prayers instead of a shrine. I don't think I can get enough points from a shrine on time. We gotta finish a couple of these out. So, mine, slurp.
Every nation lives by exchange.
Production towards builder. I still haven't got my Pantheon yet either. It's really slow for my Pantheon. I still need the production. The production is too good. And my Pantheon is not killing me, so... we'll just hold up and keep that production. Where'd you go, Galley? Come back. 6 turns, 4 turns. Mine. Now, do I want to work that over the turtles? Science is still pretty good for me, so no. So that's 1, 2, 1, mine, 2, slurp. Yeah, that's what we do. And I think I go for this governor title and go for my government plaza, maybe? Or I could go early empire. I'm almost at 6 pop. It would boost before that goes. We'll go for the one we already have boosted. I'm trying to be more mindful of only taking text that I've got boosted anyway. He's gone. Still fog busting this area out with his chariot. Step up. Smack you. Get myself some free experience. I am really concerned about this race. Oh, bro, get off the tile. Ah. He's got something right here that's got him stuck. It's got him cornered into that spot. Maybe if I move and give him a space to breathe, he'll stand out of there. Nothing can spawn right there. Keep going there. Oh no, that's a wasted move. I was looking at this and I wasn't looking at this. Ah, it's so late. Ah, that's a wasted move. Simon Peter's gone. Somebody got him. I'm pretty close. We did just unlock our Pantheon. What do we have left? I have 1 fishing boat, 2 fishing boats, 3, 4 fishing boats. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, possibly 8 plantations. Is the plantation? No, it's gone. 8 plantations. That's enough to take that from me. So it looks like Peter's in the game. Looks like Gandhi's in the game. Or Chandragupta, one of the two. Peter always goes Eastern Orthodoxy. But if Peter was here, that would have gone a lot earlier if that was Peter. I don't think that was Peter. Maybe it was Poland. We could boost a shrine. 1 turn until that goes. So we'll build the shrine. And I need to bring my slinger back down to deal with Galley McBarbface down here. There is masonry. Harvest this. Slurp it right up. Keep you here. And the next research we go with, we will go... I'm really not feeling that pressed to get into archery. I'm really not. Like, how much longer can I put archery off? It's turn 42. I could go into irrigation. I could go into my campus. I do need this to go for the campus. Allows me to harvest that. Ooh. Ooh. Hopefully I got no horses where I want no horses. We'll go here, and it'll take us that long to get this guy down there anyway. And then we will work on maybe another builder in our capital. Maybe it's time to get another settler and settle down here. Nagoya finished their thing. Just a couple turns. It says 1 turn, but it might be more than 1 turn. Oh, what do I go for? Okay, so what does a monument get me? It gets me extra culture, and culture is nice. What does a trader get me? It also gets me extra culture and gold, and both of those things are nice. What does a builder get me? Right now, not very much. So trader. Trader. And then settler while we wait for the campus. We got so much food here, I can slurp this up without feeling bad. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. And it is just about the end of this era. Settler, 16 turns. It won't really be 16, maybe. 2 turns on the Great Prophet. I don't want to delete any of my pins. I want all my pins where they are, game. I could... What is 1, 2, 3? I don't want to murder Hong Kong. It's too far away to really benefit any of my cities. Horses. Did we get horses anywhere? Unfortunate. No, there's horses up here. Okay, so slurp. Take that right out of there. That builder is gone. Research goes into writing. Claim my great person. Give me Confucius. Move him onto that, and then I'll have 2 cities with my religion started immediately. And let's go Buddhism, because it fits Tokumun, is that how you pronounce it? Really well. I am in a very low production start, but I am in a pretty high faith game. This could account for my low production. This also accounts for my low production. So before we do that, let's consider the adjacency. This is a +3. 1, 2, 3. This is a +4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 7 production overall right there. Or we could go for faith purchasing our theater square buildings, such as our, museums, which is kind of what I want to do. I think we go for work ethic is just so good because it benefits everything. Yeah, we're going for work ethic. It feels a little dirty, but it's just so good. It's always just so flipping good. World Church is also pretty good for us. None of these are really making me feel too good. I really wanted like cathedrals to get the great work slot. Oh yeah, right there. Do I want cathedrals? 3 faith, 1 slot for religious art. Maybe not. Maybe we just go straight hard into culture. Culture I have found helps me win games probably more than science does. Culture is really flexible. The government cards are really good. And with that, I think we're going to end this episode. We have set ourselves up for a really nice play here as Japan to get some really high adjacency districts. +6 on a theater square is nuts. So get some pretty high adjacency tiles. We could even get a +7 right here, +8. Like if we find a way to sneak in an entertainment complex right there, that becomes +8. So really high amounts of culture, and hopefully we can use that to transition into a culture win or a Diplo win. But everybody, as always, this has been STGSheep. If you liked this episode, leave me a like down at the bottom. I'm working really hard on producing this content for you guys. If you disliked this episode, feel free to leave me that in the comments as well. I will see you, as always, in the next episode. Goodbye.